I work with a ton of businesses in Ireland, and a lot of business owners have reservations about paid social media ads, kind of paid digital ads in general, likely because they tried them before but maybe it never worked out for them. There's also a lot of really stupid fluff about paid ads on the internet, so I understand being apprehensive towards them. Let's cut out the fluff and focus on the key points. Number 1, do digital ads actually make money? Number 2, how can you know or track if they're making you money? And number 3, should you run them yourself? So firstly, do digital ads make money? Yes, there's a lot of businesses making millions of euros selling services and products on the internet by running paid ads. So you're looking at Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, that sort of stuff. What a lot of people won't tell you is that they're not making money hand over fist. They're not that effective, not anymore. Digital advertising, just like any advertising, is expensive. Not every business model can support paid ads by default. Let's think of like a t-shirt business that literally just sells t-shirts for like 20 euro. I don't know what the average price of a t-shirt is, but let's just say 20 euro. The clicks on Facebook required to get a sale are just too expensive for this business model to support paid traffic on social. So if you're the t-shirt business guy and you know a thing about paid advertising, then you can adjust your business model to fit the paid traffic. You need to make your t-shirt sales profitable, and there's many things you can do. Run bundles, see if that works. You can try and upsell tracksuits, or maybe you have seasonal drops and you're basically just paying money to get people into a mailing list so you can drop these seasonal bundles of t-shirts, something like that, that is going to make it either immediately profitable on the first sale, or you can aim to be profitable over the long run. But if you're a solar panel company or a mechanic, then you can probably run paid ads just fine within reason, make your money back just on the front end. When people come in and buy, you make your money back from the ads you spent because your margins are sufficient. So let's move on to number 2. How do you know if your ads are making actual money? This depends on how you collect data and interact with customers. And it can range from being incredibly easy to absurdly difficult. Right off the bat, you need to understand that you'll never be able to track everything, especially with GDPR in place, where just a certain percentage of people will never be tracked to begin with. But very basically, if you're, for example, an e-commerce store, there's a ton of out-of-the-box options for you to set up tracking for your shop. So you can track when people add to cart, go to checkout and buy, and bring all that data into Facebook or Google or LinkedIn and see what results you're getting for the money you're spending right there in the dashboard. But if you're a kind of more traditional business where most of your customer interaction is them calling, and the customer will call, you'll talk to them, you'll land a sale, and then they pay over the phone, now that's really hard to track. And you'll have to jump through a few hoops to get that into your ad dashboard. So depending on your business model, you'll probably have to switch up a thing or two to ensure that you're reliably tracking your clicks, your visitors, and where your ad money is going. Unfortunately, to do this, you're gonna have to talk to some tech nerd about it, so keep that in mind. And finally, should you be running digital ads? If you're looking to grow your business, then yeah, probably. Especially if you have services that you can offer outside of your vicinity. So if you're an accountant, you can theoretically offer anybody in Ireland your services, even though you might just be in Cork or Dublin, your office. A lot of people will not care where your office is, so if they see an ad from you when they're looking for an accountant, they click on you, they will still use you even if they're in Galway and you're in Cork. So the answer to most people is probably yes, you should be running digital ads. But on the flip side, it is expensive, it's not cheap, the clicks aren't cheap, especially good clicks. Digital advertising is expensive and complicated, but there are campaigns that you can just DIY yourself that are really easy to do all by yourself. If you're not convinced of the efficacy of like digital ads, that it won't do anything to your business, then I recommend a brain dead simple DIY strategy using Google search ads. What I recommend is you basically just set up a Google account, you run a very straightforward ad on 2 keywords, your business type, your business basically, and then your business near me. So let's take an example of a mechanic. So if you're a mechanic, you'd set up a Google Ads account, make a search campaign, and in the box, you'd fill in 2 things, square bracket mechanic, square bracket, and square bracket mechanic near me, square bracket. And that's it. You write some basic ad copy like mechanic, and your business name or whatever, it actually doesn't matter. And you put your phone number in there. Set the budget to something small like 10 euro a day. And tada, you will show up anytime someone nearby you looks up for mechanic or mechanic near me. They'll see your website and your phone number. They can call you, they can visit your website or check your address. And yeah, this is pretty effective. You don't have to worry about making ads or images or anything like that. You just have the simplest ad that is being served to people who are literally looking for a mechanic right this moment. You don't need to sell them anything. They're already sold on a mechanic because they're looking for one. Obviously, this isn't a sophisticated campaign and it won't land you millions in sales, but it'll definitely get you calls from interested people ready to buy your service. And it's as simple and as DIY as it gets. Even if you've no idea how to use computers, you can do this. So if you're looking to work with paid advertising more, explore that, or maybe just have some questions, you can hit me up on LinkedIn, the comment section, or send an email.